So I was having a discussion on this the other day. Before I even say anything, let me try to hear my own voice. Okay. What is this white screen of death that I'm staring at? So who's on presently? Shy Lily, Mr. Happy, Death Unites Us, Sweetheart Alley. Oh, she's doing Crisis Core as well. Headstrong, Kana. Okay, who is this? Alright, cool. So, Sweetheart Alley is interesting because she's one of the few people who I've ended up following on Twitch from Instagram of all places. Instagram recommended me a TikTok of her doing the dodging lightning bolt challenge. As you can see, I got to level 75. She's obviously very pretty, but she also didn't like when people say perf stuff to her, which is a good thing. It's understandable, and I respect that. But great content, definitely a very sociable presence. She's nice to me when I like comment on her stuff. Every day I send reports regarding the status of these samples, but the samples never show signs of change, so there's nothing to report. The only joy I receive is in caring for 2 fatal cases. Now they understand me. I often tell them my troubles, but of course they don't reply. But you know, I've been thinking lately, caring for these samples isn't so bad. I think I'll just spend the rest of my days here. Okay, so he's been talking to like Cloud and Zack, but you know, they're unresponsive. Anyway, I guess I'll talk about it. So I was discussing this yesterday because I kind of realized this. This game treats itself as if it's an origin story. We're the direct prequel to Final Fantasy VII, and it's not. It's not because the narrative doesn't really focus on what Final Fantasy VII Original does. That's why the Nibelheim incident is so different. It skips through some stuff you can only see through the DMW, because it's not really the focus. What it adds, it kind of changes the tone from the original, because this isn't really like a direct follow-up to Remake. The events chronologically bleed into the original game and Remake by extension, but that's not what it is. It's sort of an anthology story for Zack. And when you realize that, all of this makes immensely a lot more sense, because this is a story ultimately about Zack effectively doing some Blade Runner shit and then meeting the same fate as those he was kind of hunting down. Some of them to death, and some of them he really didn't want to do anything to them. A lot of them he really didn't want to like kill, but if they were his homies.
Conflict resolved. Oh yeah.
The town was apparently set on fire intentionally. No one has filled me in on the details, but it seems the other researchers who came to town with Professor Hojo all perished in the fire. That's why I was sent here. Now only Professor Hojo and I will be working on the project. What a thrill it is to actually witness one of Professor Hojo's experiments firsthand. So they're doing this survival horror writing where they let the notes do the talking. Okay, so you want me straight up out of here. And don't get me wrong, when you think about the story in a vacuum, It's a story with bad dialogue, and when you think about it as an extension of these other games, it's also kind of weird, but if you see it as an anthology story, you think, man, if this had better dialogue, it wouldn't actually be that bad. Especially since, I don't know, they did a bad job presenting it. If there's anything it reminds me of when they presented Battle of Z, that Dragon Ball Z game, as a fighter when it's sort of kind of like this cooperative co-op action RPG. That's how they should have treated this. They should have, instead of pulling off that, presented it correctly. They should have presented Battle of Z as this co-op action RPG, this like raid-based action game, and they should have presented Crisis Core's anthology story on Zack instead of his life gave birth to Final Fantasy VII. Okay. No, it didn't.
Looks like it's all clear. I'll be right back. Don't worry.
So, I've actually had like these experiences of drug use when I was a teenager where I was actually a little like this because I was overloaded with information. I know some people who are able to like process things and function in that state, but it probably wasn't as intense as what I was dealing with. Hey mister, it's been a long time. How are you? Me and my mom ran away from the village when the fire spread. Came back after a really long time. Everything in the village was back to normal. How could that be after such a nasty fire? Also, there was no one that I recognized. Fake people and fake buildings. It's all Shinra's fault, isn't it? I hate them. But you were always nice to me, so I left a thank you. Are hidden somewhere in the village. I hope you find it. I guess we'll never get around to finding all 7 wonders, but we can call the village itself the last wonder, can't we? Okay, so the actual 7th wonder is probably going to be a plot point in Rebirth, like a side quest. The true 7th wonder.
Activating combat mode.
How about this? Oh no, you don't!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
I'm going to be doing a lot of blocking this time around because I'm going to keep it 100 with you. There's 3 basic ways that you build up Buster Sword proficiency. Spamming your special attacks, your weapon abilities, spamming your basic attack, and blocking. Blocking is the only one that I have, and you can only get 0.7 or 0.8 per battle. So I'm fucked in that regard. There's like nothing I can really do about that. E for... Yeah.
Activating combat mode.
This'll do. That's enough.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Wall obtained. Okay, so that's that. I managed to get 2 trophies just like that. Although I'm not celebrating just yet. I'm not celebrating just yet because there's still so much left for me to do, really. It's not even funny. I mean, there's so much that I like about this story in terms of what it was trying to tell. really a good lesson in terms of the banality of evil, which is, most of it is something I don't find too savory a message, but this is a person who saw the terrible things Shinra was doing and was kind of complicit in it when he really shouldn't have been.
Right. That should do it.
So from now on, I don't really care whether I get a message in mail or not, because I got the trophy for all of that. This guy was kind of turning his head to all the wrong things Shinra was doing, or being way too ignorant of things. Like, even his own girlfriend was being stalked in the organization. He was being treating it like they were protecting her, but they wanted her as an experiment, a test subject. And he was kind of ignorant and blind to that, so much so that now that the shoe's on the other foot, and now he's being hunted.
What's going on?
It's a crazy karma
The
trip.
town was in flames.
After them! It's the professor's samples!
You really think you can catch me? Think again. Cloud! Oh no. No way! I'm never going back!
Shinra troops have seized Cloud and are trying to take him away. Defeat the oncoming.
Activating combat mode.
Okay, shoot me
Taking you
first.
down a peg. This is gonna sting!
You guys suck, by the way.
Bye now! That's enough! Taking you down a peg!
You have to want it, man.
Got him! Oh no, you don't!
Conflict
Oh,
resolved.
yeah.
Activating combat mode.
Heads up! Bye now! This is gonna sting! How about this? Gonna love this! Heads up! That's enough! Taking you down a peg!
I hate how they hesitate before doing anything.
You don't! Here we go! Gonna love this! Bye now! Oh no, you don't!
Conflict
Oh, yeah.
resolved.
So obviously I have to be a little more neurotic with it back in the day.
Activating combat mode.
This'll do! This is gonna sting! Taking you down a peg! Gonna love this! This'll do! This is gonna sting! Heads up! That's enough! How about this? Oh no, you don't! Here we go! That's enough!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Okay, so if I was a little less strong, there would have been a lot less room for error. I would have had to really just go hard.
Uh-oh. Not feeling good. This is bad. I'd better fall back. It's daytime, and we're still a little weak. Should we rest till dark? Cloud. Is this Mako poisoning? Hey, Angeal. Can I not save anyone? Right. First, let's change. Those Mako-soaked clothes will definitely not help you get back on your feet. I found something good back there. This may smell bad, but desperate times. Looks pretty good on you. They're tiny, but you have lots, right?
Oh, this is before we modified the shoulder pauldrons.
Wanna hear?
How many you got?
23?
Write them down, so I don't forget.
I have 23 tiny wishes. But you probably won't remember them all. So, I put them all together into one. I'd like to spend more time with you.
Hey, Cloud. I have to go to Midgar. You want to come with me? This won't be easy.
Activating combat mode.
How about this? Oh, no, you don't! Bye now! That's enough!
Conflict resolved.
Sephiroth was reported as killed in action. There has been no word on how or where he died. When our investigation team went to end, the village rumored to be where Sephiroth died, it was in an abnormally heightened state of alert. We were finally able to sneak in, only to be faced with residents who seemed to know absolutely nothing about the incident. Their blank expressions did not indicate they were lying, but their speech lacked the accent indigenous to the region. What could these changes to the village signify? Okay. Man, it's base as hell. Okay, so there's no turning back.
Heads up! Gonna love this!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Who's here? Zack, how have you been all this time? I was so worried about you. Please tell me where you are. I'll come and get you. In fact, let's put on an act for everyone, okay? If you let me catch you, it would score me a promotion for sure. Then with my newfound authority, I might be able to spare your life. Please, just tell me where you are. It's been 4 years, man. You must be like a second by now.
We're leaving town. Come on now. Damn it. It never ends. I'll go take a look.
I remember this trek. Take out the gun bullhead scouts awaiting you with a sniper rifle. Over 7. Oh, well, let me open a second thing. Yeah, I seriously can't wait until I never have to like have 2 tabs open for a game I'm playing. In other words, where I'm not trying to play a game I'm playing. So basically, when I play Minstrel, all right, let's see. Let me check this tab out. Don't send me somewhere I don't want to be. I saw an interesting Tumblr post where it was like, people get so baffled when they check an advertisement that makes them actually check an ad because advertisements don't work. And that's true as hell. Even when I was a kid, I thought people actually buy things because they see it in an advertisement. I mean, the only games that I ever like got because of an advertisement were games that I would have gotten if I knew what they were. Like, the ad didn't convince me to get it. The ad only informed me of its existence. Hearts is an example of that. It's a Squaresoft game. I'm gonna like cop that. Okay, let's. Careful. Oh man, these ads just don't load. Okay. Take a sniper bullhead count waiting. There'll be several. When you collect them, you will be able to snipe the gun and bullheads and secure an escape route. Kill point if you defeat. Okay.
It's not really soldier-esque, but oh well. Can I use it though? Shinra quality. Auto assist system, huh? Nice.
They must have been feeling kind of weird about having Zack use a gun. basically a get.
Activating combat mode.
Take that!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Hope I didn't mess up.
Activating combat mode.
How about this? This is gonna sting! This'll do! Oh no you don't!
Conflict resolved.
Alright, let's see. Okay, free this time. So...
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down if this is gonna sting!
Conflict resolved.
Later! Oh yeah!
Alright. You guys have to forgive me
It's
because
not really soldier-esque, but... oh, well,
I have no
can
like experience with shooters, so...
That auto was...
I mean, there is like an auto assist feature that I can use, but... You know me, in all regards, no condom.
Activating combat mode.
Here we go! That's enough!
Conflict
Oh,
resolved.
yeah.
Activating combat mode.
How about this? This is gonna sting! Bye now! Oh no you don't!
Conflict
Oh,
resolved.
yeah.
Whew. That shit is stressful. I'm thinking, damn, my son really just blocked my shit.
It's not really. Can I? That up?
Oh, I get it. I'm supposed to upgrade my shit. I'm doing a whole challenge run now, I'm realizing it.
Taking you down a peg. Enough.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode.
How about this? This is gonna sting.
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah.
Oh, man. All that wasted energy, let me...
It's not really. Can I?
Okay, I'm trying.
It's not. Can I?
They really got me playing Call of Duty. I'm actually getting worse at this anyway. Let me see. Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Activating combat mode.
Here we go. Gonna love this.
Conflict resolved.
Okay, let's see. Attack power, wide target.
Activating combat mode.
How about this? This is gonna sting.
Conflict
Oh,
resolved.
yeah.
Activating combat mode.
I'll just grind up
Taking you down a
as my guide recommends.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
My shit's itchy as hell. Good thing I got max health now, because I don't gotta think about that aspect of my game.
Activating combat
Out
mode.
of the way. Heads up. This is gonna sting.
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah.
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down a bit. Enough.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Activating combat mode.
Bye now. Gonna love this.
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah.
I wonder if I can just keep doing this.
Activating combat mode.
This'll do. Oh no, you don't. Bye now. That's enough. Heads up. This is gonna sting.
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on. Here we go. Gonna love this.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Enhance it, let's see.
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down if this is gonna sting. This'll do. That's enough. Heads up. Gonna love this.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode.
Bye now. Oh no, you don't.
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah.
See, these are the things that I'm doing because
Activating combat mode.
I need like a crazy margin of error
This is gonna sting.
Conflict resolved.
Oh,
for my
yeah.
lack of skill. Shit, like, you think I play shooters? Never played a shooter in my life. That statement gets the Zoomers confused, though. You tell a Zoomer you never played a shooter, they look at you like
Activating
you want some
combat
nutty.
mode.
This'll do. Oh no, you don't.
Conflict
Oh,
resolved.
yeah.
Enhanced sniper rifle, okay. I'm curious how high this can go.
Activating combat mode.
Bye now. That's enough.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna feel really awkward if I get a level up in one of these, considering the fact that one mistake is all I need to have to like reset. Like, thank you for the level up, but that shit was all for naught.
Activating combat mode.
Heads up. Gonna love this.
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah.
Didn't mean to do that, but alright, let's see. Some of those I didn't mean to choose.
Activating combat
I like how
mode.
these upgrades somehow affect all the
Taking you
rifles.
down. Oh no, you don't.
Conflict
Oh,
resolved.
yeah.
Well, realistically, Zack would want to like take the same rifle with him. Shinra makes good stuff.
Activating combat mode.
Get off the nutsack, my G.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
You're talking about Shinra, like... Alright, I'm not even gonna get to that part yet. What do I want to improve most?
Activating combat mode.
Bye now. This is gonna sting. This'll do. Gonna love this.
Conflict
Oh,
resolved.
yeah.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way. Heads up. Oh no, you don't.
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah.
Take out the... Enhance the sniper rifle.
Activating combat mode.
How about this? This is gonna sting! Oh
Conflict
yeah!
resolved. Activating combat mode.
Taking you down and gonna love this!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Okay, so I maxed this out.
Activating combat mode.
Here we go! This is gonna sting!
I really just don't want to fuck up again because that was a pronounced struggle that I had to overcome. The steady aim. I just need 5 more.
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down and gonna love this! By now, that's enough!
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah!
Activating combat mode.
How about this? This is gonna sting!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Activating combat mode.
By now, gonna love this!
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah!
Activating combat mode.
Here we go! This is gonna sting!
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah!
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down and oh no you don't! Take that!
Conflict resolved.
Got him!
Alright.
Activating combat mode.
This'll do! This is gonna sting!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on! Taking you down and gonna love this! Oh
Conflict
yeah!
resolved.
Alright. Right, split road as
Activating combat mode.
How about this? That's enough!
look at this damage. Okay. They handed you that one. Even then, they were all bunched up, so it would have been easy to take them out. With a fully upgraded rifle, it will take 3 headshots to kill one. Alright, well.
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down if this is gonna sting.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you can only have one smart bomb. So how do you anywhere? Oh, L2. Oh, I can't buy another one? Alright.
Activating combat mode.
Heads up. Gonna love this.
Conflict
yeah.
resolved. Activating combat mode.
Out of the way. Bye now. Oh no you don't.
Conflict
Oh,
resolved.
yeah.
Whew, moment of truth. I was not aiming for shit then, I was just panicky as hell.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on. Taking you down and gonna love this.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way. Here we go. Oh no you don't.
Conflict
In the
resolved.
beginning it's skill based, but then afterwards you can just grind and just follow what the guide said. Well, I remember this scene from before Crisis, even before I saw it in the original. Well, before I saw it in Crisis Core. $40 in. That's way longer than I should be playing this game. Way, way longer. But I do like the atmosphere. This is one of those few comp scenes
Where do I go
in
from
both
here?
games that I really like.
Can't do much when I've got Cloud to worry about. Angeal, what should I do?
Hey, Cissnei. Been a while.
Zack. The fugitive sample. Is it you?
You see, this scene right here was where your avatar character, I'm not even avatar character, but like, whatever character you selected in Before Crisis would show up. So, Cissnei, it really is supposed to be the Before Crisis MC stand-in.
It would appear so.
What did they do to you in that place?
I guess if Before Crisis be made, Cissnei would be the main character.
So, Cissnei, you're here to take us back, right?
If they ever port Before Crisis, give it a remaster, they'll probably
Please,
take that into account.
just walk away. I thought we could outrun the army. But the Turks are a different story.
Zack, I'm sorry. This is my job. If you want to escape, you have to.
Step back. Next time, I'll really have to.
Yeah, they don't want to do it to each other. The sexual tension is actually giving me a kind of a boner. Especially with the Buster Sword, phallic and stuff like that. I'll use this!
The Turks are here too. It's too dangerous to move now. We'll rest here until morning. Then we'll leave at dawn. We'll be alright. Cissnei.
This scene got patched. Originally, it kind of reverted back to the OG voice actors.
He's the other sample they collected at Nibelheim.
Why did you come here? I told you to go away.
He doesn't look well, Zack. Is he alright?
Mako poisoning. Severe case.
He experiments, isn't it?
So, originally, the main character in Before Crisis would have been in a mission with Cloud, and the scientist who Cloud was protecting, where we found out that Cloud had these innate powers that made him over, badass as hell.
Hey!
Son? I've lost the target. That's how it is. So get away safely.
Cissnei. Thank you.
Here's a present. If you think you can trust me, then use it.
Shinra makes good stuff.
This guy can never really hate Shinra.
Not again.
That's just kind of funny. The way Genesis be trolling Zack.
My hair! Stop pulling!
When the war of the beasts brings about the world's end,
the goddess, descends from the sky. Wings of light and dark spread afar. She guides us to bliss, her gift everlasting.
That's my hair!
You were a test subject in Hojo's new experiment.
It's not so new anymore.
A modified version of Genova's power runs through you.
What? Seriously? No way. He just ate my hair.
Your cells will be my gift of the goddess. The degradation will cease.
You are twisted.
The monster has been harvested and can be discarded.
You're the monster.
Legend shall speak of sacrifice at world's end. The wind sails over the water's surface, quietly but surely.
Activating combat mode.
This'll do. Gonna love this. How about this? This is gonna sting. Bye now. Oh no, you don't.
Conflict resolved.
Angeal. What do I do? Tell me.
So I saw Cosmo Canyon as a destination. Gongaga is adjacent to it. You can choose to go to one or the other first.
Whoa! Cloud! This is my hometown! This is Gongaga!
He said that's such a sweet ass way. Gongaga!
No, I can't go to my house. They're probably waiting for us there. Wait here, okay?
This edible ain't shit. That's Cloud's whole mindset.
I'm a little worried about my parents. I wonder how Mom's doing. It's risky, but should I go back?
There's a chest here, but it's blocked by rubble. I think that huge sword of yours can maybe clear all that rubble away.
Activating combat mode.
I like these fixed camera angles.
Gonna sting.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Was this guy within earshot? Run around so you complete. What is this, emergency grinding?
Heads up. Oh no, you don't.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
What is this section? Bust. No crown. Is that all the Gongaga treasure? I hear 2 research from Nibelheim, and you might be one of them, Zack. If you are, watch your back, because now a whole battalion of infantrymen have been called in. They're coming after you in crazy numbers. Man, what in the hell do you deserve this? I don't care if you've made an enemy out of Shinra. I'll always be waiting for you to come back. Just make it back alive, buddy. Promise. That's a dumbass friend. If that was me, I'd have hide out, don't come through Midgar. Stay where the breakout icicle ends, someplace Midgar won't try to find your ass in. Come to Shinra won't try to find your ass in and shit like that. Cause you know damn well, you try to come back, that's when they're gonna be waiting for you. Angeal sightings continue to pop up, but many are suspect. Such as the most recent one, which claims that he was taken down by a stray dog. Assuming Shinra does have the technology to raise the dead, is this technology actually reliable? Or could illness or injury be responsible for the soldier hero being subdued by a mangy mutt? Or could these be nothing but groundless rumors? This reporter shall stop at nothing to get to the bottom of this mystery. Angeal sightings keep pouring in, but previously reported Angeal near the Turks animal with the pattern on its hide that looked like Angeal. The woman at the said she is looking after the creature, which seems to have settled there. Our latest credible sources tell us that Angeal was attacked by a pack of wild dogs. Perhaps he is very weak, but not at death's door yet. Then again, it could be an entirely different person. Stay tuned for updates. Fellow Genesis, it's time for our annual Genesis Resurrection Fest. Witness accounts are still coming in, renewing our hope that his return is near. Let us come together and strengthen our faith in his resurrection. And as for this year's special goods, we have prepared faithful replicas of Genesis's leather coat. We look forward to you all Envy's letter coats at the festival. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see what are. I hope I didn't miss one of those shop chests. Gongaga outskirts. Okay, Gongaga abandoned Mako reactor, so the chest containing my next trophy is here. I'm gonna make a stealthy save file. I sure as hell don't have it yet. That might be the chest right there.
Behind you. So predictable. Couldn't you guess your hometown would be the first place we'd look? Here to see your parents?
Yeah, so? What's wrong with that?
What's this porno music?
Yeah, well, I guess you're right. It was pretty careless. We'll be going.
Be careful. Security is very tight right now. Apparently, another target is in the area.
Who?
Angeal.
I see.
I see? He died by your hand. You're not surprised.
I think he may have helped us. Escape Shinra Manor.
Interesting. The sighting reports were true.
But why would he come to a place like Gungaga?
He came here to see you. What other reason could there be?
Run away if you can, Angeal. The Turks are watching.
I'll give you 10 minutes. After that, I return to the Turks.
Return?
Right now, I'm not in the mood. I can't bring bad news to your parents.
My mom. How is she?
She's worried. She thinks after all this, you'll never be able to find someone to marry.
What's up with that?
They're nice people, and they're doing fine.
Good. That's all I need to know.
Yeah.
How's your folks?
I was raised inside Shinra.
Hey, Cissnei. Would you mind keeping my folks company for a while?
Alright. No problem.
They'll probably ask you to join the family.
Already happened.
What did you say? Cissnei!
Not my real name.
Huh?
You have 5 minutes left.
It's not Cissnei, it's not Shuriken.
Angeal, it is you! Hey, wait!
Is it really Angeal? Only one way to know.
She told the motherfucker she was gonna marry my ass. Or Zack's ass. Come on, man. There you go, please. There you So I can buy some high potions now, which will be key for the super boss.
Activating combat mode.
Bye now! That's enough!
I'm surprised I haven't gotten the trophy to pop yet.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Another mission I gotta complete.
Activating combat
Or did I
mode.
miss a shop?
Heads up! This is gonna sting!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Because that would suck if I missed a shop. A bunch of missions left to go, so...
Activating combat mode.
Here we go! Oh no you don't!
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah!
Something else I want to do.
Hey, wait!
Why now?
Sorry.
Sperm
fresh
cells.
out.
Activating combat
Taking
mode.
you down if this is gonna sting. Heads up. That's enough. This'll do. Here we go. Bye now. Gonna love this.
Conflict resolved.
His cells are completely useless. You are a former member of Soldier.
Spinny
Your
winged.
cellular structure has already mutated.
Hollander, you did it to yourself?
This reminds me of when Charlie Sheen got AIDS, so that dude injected himself with Charlie Sheen's fucking AIDS.
Yes. After nearly being killed by Genesis, it was really all I could do to survive. I merely borrowed some cells from Genesis.
You know you're degrading.
Indeed. But there is still some hope.
The gift of the goddess. A pure S-cell sample will stop the degradation process.
Pure?
There are 2 of you on the run.
No.
One is a former soldier operative, the other an infantryman.
That infantryman carries within his body the last pure S-cells in the world.
Hey!
Do you know the verse in Act 4 that leads into the final act?
Of course not.
Legend shall speak of sacrifice at world's end. The wind sails over the water's surface, quietly, but surely.
Enough about sacrifices and endings. I don't want to hear it.
You don't understand the beauty of these words. How tragic. I'm not surprised. Even I didn't understand all of it. The greatest mystery behind the gift of the goddess? The water's surface. And the answer I have arrived at is the life stream.
What?
There are various theories regarding the missing final act. However, only my theory is correct, and I will prove it to you.
No, that won't be necessary.
What the fuck was... Did he try to grab
You
the
will
apple?
understand.
He died for that shit and went, ah.
Cloud's in danger. Back to the reactor. Gotta move quick.
I would have thought he would try to swing his sword at that motherfucker and jab him with that shit.
Activating combat mode.
Here we go. That's enough.
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah.
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down a peg. Oh no, you don't.
Conflict
Oh, yeah.
resolved.
The game is trying to level me up, I think. Just based on some of these spreads that I'm getting in my roulette, my DMW.
What's that sound? What is that? Are there any more coming down?
This is the most
let's do
inappropriate
this.
side quest I've ever seen. Collect the treasures that come flowing down from the waterfall. Be mindful as monsters also come up. This weird camera angle. Alright, let's see. Alright, well, this is the second to last, like, annoying mini game I had to do. If you count the chapter with 10-1 as, like...
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Redo the 7 battles.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode.
Got him! Later!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Activating combat mode.
Here we go! This is gonna sting!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Alright, let's...
Alright, well, let's get started on this joint. Alright, let's see. I feel like I'm an NYC tourist standing in the middle like that. Alright. Getting so many trophies so far.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah. I thought I was gonna have all the
Activating
shops.
combat
Out of the
mode.
way!
What did I mess up on?
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Boom, 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 boom. Hey yo, how you gonna reach for him like that?
Cloud! Watch out!
Oh yeah, pervert.
You! It's over!
Activating combat mode.
By now, that's enough! Heads up! This is gonna sting! Here we go! That's enough! By now! Oh no you don't! How about this? That's enough!
Conflict resolved.
I remember even when I was a kid when I did that fight, I thought, damn, that shit was kind of effortless. Well, your quack doctor is dead.
It's been a long time, Zack.
So, what happened? That thing wasn't so tough.
I can't fight like at first. I'm just an Angeal copy.
Copy?
It's Lazard.
So, you're the one who helped Hollander out of Junon? Why would you do such a thing?
To exact my revenge. I needed Hollander.
You really chose the wrong friends, didn't you?
I agree. I never dreamed I'd be turned into an Angeal copy.
Well, just be happy you're linked to Project G.
It's a strange feeling. The lust for vengeance that had so consumed my life is all but gone now. In its place is a desire to help you. A desire to save Genesis. No. It's bigger than that. I want to save the world.
Nothing strange about that. Angeal lives inside you.
Genesis is trying to obtain the gift of the goddess. But what is it exactly? No. Whatever it is, he must be stopped.
I just don't understand what he's talking about at all. What should I do?
Angeal may show us the way. Perhaps.
Maybe. I hope so, Director.
Director. So, Zack, what is your dream?
Huh? Oh. Let's see. To become a hero.
Unattainable dreams are the best kind.
Oh, come on. Lend me a hand. You and Angeal both. If we pull this off, we'll all be heroes. At the very least, I feel like one.
So, Zack, where is Genesis? I see.
How many trophies do I have left to get?
Dumb apples only grow in Banora.
Why is that?
Something to do with the soil here, apparently.
Genesis always carried a dumb apple with him. I should have realized sooner. It looks so different now.
There's no settlement here. Oh. My tinnitus can only cause me to hear this from my right ear. The crickets.
Can I leave Cloud with you?
Yes.
What?
Well, welcome to the last chapter of the game. There's only one side quest here, but a lot of missions have opened up.
Hello.
I don't give a fuck what Lazard has to say. So to let the cat out of the bag, he's a bastard child, and that's why he wanted revenge on Shinra, because obviously he grew up in a single mother household, and
Looks like I can't come back up.
his mom had to go through some shit because of Professor Shinra, so he wanted to destroy her from within. But even Rufus wanted revenge against his daddy, which is why he was the benefactor of Avalanche. So all of his kids hate him, including Evan Townshend from the Turks lateral biography thing. Well, maybe not Evan. He was more interested in Kyrie. There's one side quest that's here. It's missable in the sense that if you beat this game, you have to go all the way back to chapter 10 to get through it, but that's about it.
Banora white juice. First prize processed foods. National Agriculture Awards. Oh, wow. The idea for this juice came from a Banora youth named Genesis. Wow. Just wow. Young Genesis's comments. I am very honored. Banora white juice tastes great, but the food itself is tasty too. My dream is for my parents and I to serve the hero Sephiroth our apples one day. Genesis.
So he basically turned a fruit into a fruit juice. He was the first person to come up with this idea.
Is there anything I can do?
Actually, a lot of fruits in this world that haven't been turned to juices yet. So maybe through normal processing, if you just try to blend up slices of Banora apples, it'll just come out stanky and nasty, but gamey and shit. You must have figured out a way, because if you think about like the cashew fruit, from which almonds came from, like nasty ass shit, or unviable, overly expensive to process into a fruit juice, I should say. Alright. Vamos about the rest of the game, because I'm trying to clear through all of these side quests. My expectation is that the rest of this game is going to be dirt easy, but in terms of missions, except for Minerva. But I could be wrong. I could be full of shit. All I really know is that I want to get all these shops for my next trophy. It's a lot of SP, which I'm gonna need. Yes, yes.
Activating combat mode.
Bye now. Gonna love this.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Dorky face. I had a friend who had that face. I wouldn't call it. I love this man. I love this man.
Conflict resolved.
Alright. I wonder if I did that too fast. Let me take a look at it. Maybe I missed out on some treasure. No, I did it correctly. So, I'm guessing this game is throwing a bunch of easy side quests out to you in case you need to get muscled up before the final. For people who played through the game straight, it's actually a little hard. Not for me though, because obviously I'm a lot nastier with it than most of the people who just played through the main story, including me my first playthrough.
Activating combat mode.
I just didn't have anything busted like that.
Heads up! Oh no, you don't!
Conflict resolved.
Monster Research Project, World of Monsters. Okay, so we're now going to rank 6, which is kind of like the last easy number for me. From here on, when we get to rank 7, it's just going to be hard. Oh, there's some easy rank 7s, but then there's some harder than rank 9, so...
Activating combat mode.
Bye now! That's enough! Here we go! Gonna love this!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
I could give myself an easier time against what's-her-face, Minerva, the super boss of this game. Okay, this is going to be an upcoming treasure. But just by switching mode, because this game decided to like amp up her hard mode HP from 20 million to 77 million, which makes your old strategies completely unviable now. I guess they wanted you to use new strategies like Assault Twister Plus instead of costly punch spam. Multi-hitters, essentially. Gill Toss, if you can grind up the money, which is extremely time consuming. It's gonna take a lot of mugs from Holy Tomberry, 250 as it stands now. A little less for me, but trust me, that a little less is a negligible number. It'll take fucking ages to get the money to make that viable strategy. Which is why some people just choose to get Assault Twister and get one of those Genji weapons with like we always do crits and stuff.
Activating combat mode.
How about this? This is gonna sting! Taking you down a bit, that's enough! This'll do! Gonna love this!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
It didn't do 5k. Okay, so this guy is tanky with it. Let me check this shop out. Useful tips. Okay, Vital Slash, Power Attack, Mug, plus Libra's, Gill Toss, Helpless. So they want you to know how to make Gill Toss. Okay, so I guess this is like the last batch of shops and where to get them. Dringa. Look at all these shops that, like, I guess it would benefit me to know what these are if I wanted to access them, but I just really don't care. You know what, I'll save over this. I don't really care anymore. If there's something I missed out, well, tough shit. I don't care. I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. We don't care. Man. That used to be my catchphrase back when I got banned from Facebook, because that shit was all over Twitter. Back when Twitter was still a little bit funny. Twitter was always kind of like a cornball zone, but you would get those good audio drops. These days, if you try to drop that on someone, you're probably gonna get suspended. How dare you be dismissive on something that I want you to take seriously? You're trying to mess with my ability to get EXP. Honestly, the first sign all of this was gonna come to irrecoverably to crap was when Etika straight up died. I'm thinking of like 2019. 2019 was terrible. Like most of 2018 was bad too, but at least it still felt like there was something you could recover from it. That's not the case with 2019 onwards. You got rid of like the best internet persona, man.
Activating combat mode.
Bye now. This is gonna sting.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
That still kills me up, man. Like, all those charismatic and internet personas gone from back in the day. Anyway, let's see. Let's go. Rank 7s, man. I'm trying to see some ass kicking. So, 2 treasures around here. These are good things. These are not whack abilities. They're just not good if you're trying to cook up Minerva. That's one thing. I'm gonna need some aerial twister pluses, some like 50 million gil. That's what I need at this point. A bunch of SP.
Activating combat mode.
Hit me.
Heads up. Oh no, you don't.
Oh no, you didn't.
This is gonna sting. Taking you down and gonna love this.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
I'm still getting like Buster Sword proficiency increases just from playing the game normally. I just gotta slow down a little bit. I mean, once I reach 90 something, like 95%, gotta worry about that anymore. There's a couple special skips, effectively. Like if I swing at some guys that have like barrier on. Supposedly one of the abilities really enhances my guard. And that's what I want to get. I used to not care about 100% Buster Sword proficiency. That is not the case anymore. Not only do I care about it, it's probably going to be a tool set that's tantamount to my success, because I'm going to try and defeat Minerva my own way in hard mode, and I'm going to need every tool I can get my hands on. Crisis Corpse. What's good, man? If I keep going this way... Okay, this is where I started at. So I just need one more. It might be near the boss, so let me give that a check. Let's take a look. Oh, this is the opposite way. Oh, I see it. Spirit up plus plus. I need spirit. What's my spirit looking like? Yeah, it's 15 points short of max.
Activating combat mode.
How about this? Bye now. Take that. Later.
Conflict resolved.
Let's go. Game changer right there. See, I'm still learning little things about how to get slightly better at this game. I hate these caves, man. I have such like post-traumatic stress disorder because of these caves. So, I don't know if I told you this, because, yeah, I definitely haven't, but when we're doing, like, fridge replacement stuff, Friday and Saturday, my landlord's pops told the repairman, when he was asking me questions, that I don't speak, and I realized that some of them don't think that I'm just, like, you know, an English speaker, that I don't speak Spanish. Some of them actually think that I'm mute. I think there was like a rumor that I probably served time and like became mute. I have like severe PTSD.
Here we go. How about this?
Conflict resolved.
But I think even my pops does that, where he'll tell people stuff that makes it seem like I'm not an English speaker, I just don't know how to speak. There's something wrong with me. Which, based on my playstyle, there might actually be something wrong because my playstyle is awful. If I wasn't as overpowered as I was, then... I would have to do so many edits to get you guys that I'm some type of Bizkit 047 type of player. But based on my interactions, they finally realize, oh, this guy, he actually isn't a mute, he's just quiet, laconic, and English is his main language. But man, one thing I realized is when you get your refrigerator replaced, the new refrigerator we have has the same color palette, the same proportions, but the room feels different. The refrigerator makes the kitchen. You change that out, the whole ambiance changes. And I realized that even when we had our refrigerators replaced, like our old school ones in my old apartment complex, you know, there weren't like smart refrigerators. They still use like classic refrigerators without motherboards and all of this like semiconductor technology. It still, when it was changed, had a completely new atmosphere. When I go to my pop's house, since he still uses a classic refrigerator, since my landlord over there had like a whole graveyard of classic refrigerators, it just gives me nostalgia, because it's like, this is a refrigerator that doesn't have the potential to start World War III.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
Like, there isn't a second Cold War happening because we need technology for this fridge to sustain. Like, to have more of these kind of things.
Conflict resolved.
That's what I need in my life. I need a politically neutral refrigerator. I need a politically neutral car if I ever want a car, which I honestly don't. Well, I don't know how it's politically neutral. It don't got a motherboard. I'm damn near tempted to have one for a console, a PlayStation 1 maybe. Well, they all have motherboards because consoles are like computer based.
Activating combat
So
mode.
never mind on that. I was thinking like, you know, no access to like the internet.
Conflict resolved.
What was I talking about there? Now I'm just asking for the impossible. You know, us gamers, we're heavily imbued in the politics of the future. Forget the future, the present. But no, I actually like the refrigerator. Yeah.
Activating combat mode.
Since the freezer and the fridge are kind of like sharing space with each other equally, there's not as much refrigerator room, but I kind of like the simplicity of the design, how it kind of forces you to be mindful of how you place things and prevents you from having an overstuffed refrigerator, which is bad for the longevity of the refrigerator. These things are meant to last like a decade, and ours kind of went kaput after 8 years. Or 9 years, so we were slamming it shut in the beginning. We weren't being like fastidious with its care.
Taking you down a peg. Oh no, you don't. Here we go. This is gonna sting. This'll do. Gonna love this.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
See, I keep boxing myself in when I fight Marlboros. They know what they're doing. They'll have you fight them in a place where the camera has you enclosed in, so you don't realize, oh crap, I actually kind of trapped myself. I guess if you're trying to get 100% DMW, this kind of stuff is important. I need one more for Crowder. Just one more, man. Wait, look at my battery, by the way. my battery and how long I've been streaming. I've only been streaming for 2 hours. And I've had decent time on this, so it was like 40% on my battery. Let's go. I'm a fucking reach.
Activating combat mode.
Bye now. This is gonna sting.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
So even magic falls under the effects of perfect guard. That's good. It's not just fizzy only. Honestly, Zack is overpowered, but I could see Cloud whooping his ass. Y'all might not want to hear that though. Y'all not ready for that conversation. It's just Punisher mode is better than Power Stance. Let me do the reach around AO. Like, I could do so much crazy stuff with Cloud that even though Zack hits so hard and so free, it's like, that's only gonna help for like a little bit, and then after that, you're kind of screwed with it. Alright, let's see. Let me get covered up. Oh, 2 Phoenix Downs. I need that. Lord knows I need that. How many Phoenix Downs do I got at the moment? I got 13. I want 15. I want way more than what I have. But what you heard, I need more than that. Alright. I heard the new Trigun is good. I've been hyped for that new Trigun thing. Just like the original anime adaptation, it takes a lot of creative liberties, but I think with Trigun they realized even the author was like, we like some of this filler so much, we're gonna like headcanon some of it as being like canon.
Taking you down and oh no you don't. How about this? That's enough. Bye now. This is gonna sting.
Conflict resolved.
Maybe he'll make the same claim with the Trigun thing, which I wouldn't really mind, because if it's good, it's good, man. I'm trying to hop on that Trigun wave, because Trigun was part of my holy trinity of anime, alongside Chobits and Monster, obviously at the top. And my younger bro's been hopping back on that anime wave. He's been watching a lot of Death Note, which is his favorite, I think. I like Death Note too. There was only one time where I couldn't watch Death Note, and it's when I was dealing with like oral health issues and stuff like that, and I couldn't like watch something like that macabre. But now it's a different story. I beat a lot of those health problems, so I can watch Light Yagami kill motherfuckers with like with ease. I'm yoked pleasantly. What is that smell, man? It smells like my old job. Like dead food. Want to eat some. Saying that, but I'm also kind of hungry. I didn't really. I had breakfast today, but it was, you know, full of omega linoleic acid. So as to final mention, is the appetite. I'm not back because even though it's like, you know, this high meal,
Activating combat mode.
I still feel like I'm starved.
This is gonna sting. Here we go. Gonna love this.
Conflict resolved.
I really can't wait until conventional meat is viable with like better food feeds, like acorn-fed beef, bug-fed. Well, acorn-fed pork, bug and worm-fed chicken, stuff like that. I sometimes argue with people because they're like, nah, it's better to, like, you know, have us eat that stuff. But it's like, not really, because it won't benefit us, but it would definitely benefit us to have some of our animals eat that.
How about this? Gonna love this. This'll do. That's enough. How about this? Oh no, you don't. This'll do. Gonna love this. Bye now. Taking you down if that's enough. This'll do. Gonna love this. Bye now.
I didn't mean to do it like that.
That's enough. Heads up.
Alright, let's see how much this does. Oh shit. Well, either way, I had a, you know, revive setup by me from the Phoenix. Not the Phoenix down, but the Phoenix summon I have. Okay, so now they're throwing hard ones our way. Another shop, let's go. I'm trying to get at least all the shops by the end of this stream, so that's just a personal goal of mine. I don't want the weight of, you know, missable anxieties or the anxiety of did I complete everything to hang over me as yoked pleasantly with Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII. Like, I want the same peace that Switch users have when they play these games. That's what I grind so hard in these streams for. Just to experience an iota of the bliss that they have playing these games, not having to think about notifications and all this other stuff.
Activating combat mode.
Bye now. Gonna love this. How about this? This is gonna sting.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I got the trophy for shop completionist. I mentioned my goal and I achieved my goal, so that's what I like to hear. Let's check out this shop. We still need to cop this to get one of the trophies, but I'm not even gonna sweat that. Energy materia. I want to do the Hojo quests because those are fun simply because of the flavor text and how much of an asshole Hojo is. I really like that character. He just, again, I joke about this in like Final Fantasy VII related discourse, but he just seems like a hentai character that got isekai'd into the Final Fantasy VII world. Because of my past, you know, the internet persona that I used to be, have, people think that that's something I used to, like, watch for, like, the pleasure of it. Not the sexual pleasure. I used to watch that stuff because it was freaking funny, man. Nowadays,
Activating combat mode.
again, pornographic content has been death. So, like, vanilla-related stuff is kind of gone now, and even like other kinks that I have, like actual kinks, like, people have lamented the fact that vanilla does not exist anymore. You can't just experience the kink.
Heads up! Oh no, you don't! Taking you down a peg. Gonna love this. How about this? Oh no, you don't!
Alright, let's see.
Heads up!
Conflict resolved.
The end! Oh yeah!
Costly Punch, I like how it circumvents a lot of that bullshit, so I don't have to, like, quit. Oh, okay, so it only goes to, like, the 5s pages. This goes to the 6 pages and stuff like that. Alright. Okay, this is quick, man.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on! This'll do! That's enough!
There was nothing I could have done about that once I got caught in. Kill my ass. No, seriously. Because I'm not about to waste a Phoenix down like that. So much to my surprise, they were actually able to get my ass with that one, so...
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down a peg. How about this? Here we go.
Conflict resolved.
Alright, there you go. You want to play ball with me? That's what's gonna happen to your ass. Get smoked like this blunt. Alright.
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down and gonna love this.
Damn, my luck is low.
Oh no, you don't. Bye now. That's enough. Here we go. Gonna love this.
Conflict resolved.
I'm gonna make my way down. Making my way down.
Activating combat mode.
Bye now. Ha! Taking you down a peg.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna say that one was easy, because as it stands right now, like, that would have given me a hard time back then. It's easy for me now because I'm so overpowered.
Activating
I gotta wash
combat
my
mode.
Out
hands.
of the way. How about this?
My ass is stinking, man. Come on.
Got him. Heads up.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
How many potions is this gonna use up? Just 2? See, potion Crisis Core. That's no joke.
Activating combat mode.
Bye now. How about this? Take that.
Conflict resolved.
Later.
There you go, buddy.
It depends, bro. I fuck around with cry. I would never cry about it. I'm not. Probably got that $1 billion you was talking about. You remember when you was asking Tsunami and Princesa? Word. Word, no funny shit. Nah, but I wouldn't, like that. Like, I feel like they was dragging it, like being mad bros, but like saying like hell no, like no matter what. But I don't think I would do that.
16 Phoenix Downs, man. That's such a huge difference from 13. That's I build way, especially if I can spawn a couple Phoenixes with my SP.
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down a peg. Heads up. Got him.
Conflict resolved.
Yeah, this game is definitely trying to get me a level up. SP Turbo Attack is actually pretty good for the fight against Minerva. Oh, this is a rank 10, so they're trying to let us know this is no joke. And there's 5 treasures, so they want us scouting around.
Activating combat mode.
Here we go.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
And I got some proficiency out of that, because they all try to rush my ass. That's a mechanic new school action games need. Like something to punish rushes and make it satisfying too. And if Final Fantasy 13 had power center mode, greatest. But because it don't, it's just straight ass. For my 13. I remember this avoided me to me that she actually is super routine. I explained to her, nah, I'll be playing the game, but I don't like it either. I might too for my pops someday. That game is still fresh. I don't know, I think stuff kind of melts away for him. He was conflating so many plot points from Final Fantasy X.
Activating combat mode.
Heads up! Oh no you don't! Here we go! Taking you down a bit! Gonna love this! Bye now! This'll do! That's enough!
Oh, that's what's happening.
Bye now!
Those times where I'm just like doing something and I'm like, why isn't he doing shit?
Conflict resolved.
That's why. I'm messing with the menu, not my like hotkeys for materia attacks. That just means my grip on my left hand is slackening out. Well, I got a level up. Let me check what stat went up because of that. 76. No spirits, so... Again, this is why I hate level ups in this game. Really, ever since Final Fantasy became, like, max stat oriented. I don't have Ultima. I feel bad, like, when I'm turning down, like, a crackhead, like, hey, give me 20, I'm like, shit, I'm got 20. Except, like, you know, they think you're lying, but you actually mean it, because your family stole all your money. You know that shit be stinging, man. Now they think you don't really fucks with them like that, but you're reminded you're a broke ass dude.
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down a bit. Heads up. This'll do. Later.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode.
Heads up.
You're trying to violate me like that.
Taking you down a peg. Take that. Heads up. Taking you down a peg.
Conflict resolved.
The end.
That those positional oriented things like Caustic Punch suck. I think I prefer sniping in this game. OD.
Activating combat mode.
Bye now. Hey. Got him. Gonna love this. Taking you down a peg. Take that.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
These guys are really trying to violate and get me killed. Come on, what's happening? I need something that'll really boost me. They got this PSP ass music.
Activating combat mode.
This'll do. Here we go.
Conflict resolved.
Later.
Activating combat mode.
Bye now. Here we go. How about this?
It feels so good when you iframe it.
Conflict resolved.
Like, you managed to bring out some Kingdom Hearts magic to this clunky ass game.
Activating combat mode.
Bye now. How about this?
Conflict resolved.
Come on.
Activating combat mode.
Here we go. This'll do. Here we go. How about this? Bye now. Here we go.
Try to box me in a little right there.
Heads up. Take that. Taking you down a peg. Here we go.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
So the penultimate equivalent for like 9.5 or 9.65, I guess, is a wrap up to this. Major offenses. I'm gonna try a little bit of this. I want to get to the Hojo joint. This is just to satisfy my OCD.
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down a peg. Here we go.
Conflict resolved.
I'm surprised it had reach, although why should I be? It's the Buster Sword. It's a 6 feet tall sword. I'm 6 feet tall. My wingspan must be crazy. Why is my stuff not connecting like that? Let's see what he got to say. So what, is it gonna be like a boss fight or?
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down a peg. Take that. How about this? Here we go.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Can we just? What type of death animation is that? Some crackhead ass animation, man. Alright. I'm tired of this motherfucker right here.
Taking you down a peg. This'll do. Bye now.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
One tiny additional skill, okay.
Activating combat mode.
Here we go.
No, I don't see what you mean.
Activating combat mode.
What is it with this game and Sahajins?
Fly now.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Rank 7. We're about to get a little wild with it.
Activating combat mode.
How about this? Heads up! Break that!
Heat shot.
Taking you down a peg. How about this? Got him.
I did it, man. I just did it to him. What do you think was gonna happen? I don't know what Force of Nature does, but I guess I'll find out later on. I like how I don't gotta move around the map for this one, it's just straight to the static. Just Captain Crunch, oops, all boss fights.
Activating combat mode.
Oh shit, this is awesome.
This'll do.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
The old me. Pre-bust the sword.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, you an asshole for that statement.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Red alert. Let's see. That'll handle later on. I don't think this guy be knowing that I'm a beast right now.
Activating combat mode.
Bye now.
Okay. Maybe he do. Oh, never mind. With that attack,
Conflict resolved.
you're trying to contain me, but you can't contain me.
Activating combat mode.
Supposedly, ostriches like evolved from dinosaurs, or like some similar type of bird.
Oh yeah!
So that's something to think about. Dorothy smiles, really?
Taking you down a peg.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
These motherfuckers ran out of ideas when they were making this game.
Activating combat mode.
Fly now! Break that!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
So you've been gassing it up right now, but let's see if this guy really is nasty with it.
Activating combat mode.
How about this? Hey!
Conflict resolved.
See, they all die the same anyway. Okay, so it's beyond soldier first class level, or at least maybe second class.
Activating
Or even like
combat
regular
mode.
first. Oh, this is awesome, actually.
Conflict resolved.
A lot of people probably wanted to always fight this guy. And it makes sense that you'd say he's beyond that, because he's been given way more Mako. So we put that motherfucker out of his misery. Now we know what happened to him. That guy gave so many young players like nightmares and stuff. What am I looking
Activating
at?
combat mode.
Bring it on! Taking you down a peg.
It'd been crazy if I had to fight Red 13. Or Cobalt 14 and Indigo 15, whatever it was. Fake leak quotes. Okay, so non-monster, let's see. What you gonna throw at me?
Activating combat
Out of the
mode.
way! How about this? This'll do! How about this? Here we go! Taking you down a peg! Break that!
Conflict resolved.
The end!
Actually, that was pretty cool. He even had a soul twister. I knew what they were doing with him. Is this gonna be Sephiroth? Yep.
Activating combat
He gonna throw
mode.
his fucking son.
Here we go. This'll do.
Oh.
Taking you down a peg. Heads up. This'll do. Taking you down a peg. How about this? Try now. This is gonna sting. This'll do. Here we go. Take that.
Conflict resolved.
Okay, so I used up an elixir, but I'm not too worried about wasting those. I got high potions, I got options. And I can always grind up elixirs with magic pot. Basement level of Shinra building. Well, I'm trying to get to Shinra right now, so what a coincidence, what a convenience, really. Let me check my trophies so far. It says 64%, despite the fact that, aside from the platinum, I only have 7 trophies left to get. One of them is a side quest around here. One of them is clear the game in hard mode, which would be so freaking easy for me. One is beat the super boss, complete all missions, achieve 100% progress with DMW, which I can get that eventually. I just need one more cloud cutscene. Beat the last chapter of the game, of course. Genji Kun. Easy stuff, man. Even Minerva, which is the hardest one, I can make that easy just by lowering the difficulty setting. It's only Pride that's making that an undertaking for me, because now I have to account my setup for a harder version of Minerva. Titanium Mangle. Okay, that's where I started from. Okay, 4 slots must be like something that's really good, but let's see.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on. Taking you down a peg. This'll do. Hey! Got him.
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah.
Should get a +5 when I cut down on dudes with barriers now. Let's see. So I'm really just clamping down on all of Sephiroth's Genesis' remaining ops, man. All of his Goonie goons. I'm surprised degradation hasn't killed them all yet. How bad can degradation be if you can survive effectively 7 years of it? Like a wide set of these motherfuckers are surviving that shit. It's not like, oh, there's only 10 of them motherfuckers left. Now there's quite a bit.
Activating combat mode.
Heads up. Bye now.
Conflict resolved.
Later. Oh yeah.
There's some motherfuckers who are just stuck, like even if the degradation stops, they're gonna spend the rest of their lives looking like Genesis. That sucks. I guess if they were like an ugly motherfucker, where my hug at ass motherfucker in the past, that wouldn't be that big of a deal, but otherwise, it's just, that's wiggity whack, yo. I'm gonna try to pull some women. It's like, you look like that motherfucker over there. Oh yeah, he served time. He got the same cells coursing through him. Okay, so now my battery dying, so...
Activating combat mode.
This'll do. Gonna love this. How about this? This is gonna sting.
Conflict resolved.
I'm gonna charge my shit up real quick.
Activating combat mode.
This'll do. Heads up.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
I might need that to do like more than that for that to be a viable option. Oh.
Activating combat mode.
How about this? Gonna love this!
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah!
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down if that's enough! How about this? Oh no you don't!
Conflict
Oh,
resolved.
yeah.
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down if gonna love this! Here we go! Oh no you don't!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Activating combat mode.
Bye now! That's enough!
Conflict
Oh, yeah.
resolved. Activating combat mode.
Here we go! Take that! This'll do!
Conflict
Alright, what did I
resolved.
get?
Oh yeah!
Oh, potion. I wonder how much a potion heals me for. Rumble and Midgar. trying to find this side of chest.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way.
Wow, what
Taking you down a peg.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
literally bloop blooped his ass. I can't find anything here. This sucks. Oh. Complain. And the universe will deliver. The deity of negativity. Alright, let's see.
Activating combat mode.
This'll do. Taking you down a peg. Bye now.
Conflict resolved.
Got him. Oh yeah.
Seriously, again? Why does it have to give me 2 notifications? As I've said before, I don't really care about accessing data. This is an alternate charging source. Alright, let's see.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on. How about this? Later. Taking you down a peg.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode.
Out of the way. Bye now. Here we go.
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah.
Activating combat mode.
This'll do.
Nah, I'm not accepting that. You won't have to kill my ass again.
Activating combat mode.
Heads up. Take that. Got him.
Conflict resolved.
I wasn't accepting that at all, man. I don't think y'all understand. That free Phoenix down. Who knows how long I again. I'm not gonna waste it. Still need a little more spirit. Just a dash more.
Activating combat mode.
How about this? Hi. Taking you down a bit. Like that. This'll do. Hi. Bye now. Like that. This'll do. Hi.
Conflict resolved.
Oh,
I'm all about the static. Look at all that SP I got from that. Get the health needed for that. What a chest at?
Activating combat mode.
taking you down a peg. Bye now. Like that.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that was a regression in challenge.
Activating combat mode.
How about this?
Conflict resolved.
Alright, let's see. Right here.
Activating combat mode.
Alright, rush me.
Here we go. Bye now. Here we go. Oh
Conflict
yeah.
resolved.
So their payback or revenge attack is just to do a basic combo? What type of shit is that? And there I go, forgetting not to hit the shoulder button, which I really sink my hand into it. I'm almost done with this joint though. No side quests left. I might just change difficulty settings for Minerva. Like if I want to fight her in hard, the difference between how I am now and then is I just need a lot more bread with it. 50 times the bread I have now. That's it, I'm not too weak, I'm just too broke to face off against her under those parameters, unless I do what that challenge guide does and really create a setup for a Soul Twister to work. But I don't want to change my setup that much. The setup is wavy as hell.
Activating combat mode.
Bye now. Here we go.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
That title name, man. They're really trying to rub it in your face.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on. This'll do. Here we go.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down a...
You won't have to kill my ass again, because I'm not accepting that at all. I'm not wasting one of them Phoenix Stones. I got an excellent amount.
This'll do. Here we go.
Conflict resolved.
The end.
Activating combat mode.
Bye now.
Conflict resolved.
Later.
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down a peg. The end. Here we go. Got him.
Conflict resolved.
Let me look at what this elixir. We got this joint. throw Phoenix down. I got 17, so I can start to afford to like use them. Although I won't.
Activating combat mode.
This'll do. Fine now. Take that.
Conflict resolved.
So this one, except his
Oh yeah.
legs are fully, as opposed to the bare ass, burnt ass legs the other one had. Full exoskeleton. Go ahead and do it, but we'll still kill you afterwards. Because we're not low. So, 10 hours. 20 hours. I don't have much, actually. I have a disgustingly short amount of game left, which sucks. Not for me though, because it means I get to hop on to the next project quickly, and I'm actually really tight when it comes to projects.
Activating combat mode.
Here we go. Hi. Fine now. Heads up! Take that!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Caves, man. At least these dungeons are reasonable when it comes to item drops. They're not giving you like 50. See, I got 2. Although, this is kind of a needle in a haystack situation.
Activating combat mode.
Here we go. Gonna love this. Heads up. That's enough.
It might be worthwhile to kill enemies here until we get a +5 bonus. I'll probably make a viewer special dedicated to defeating Minerva, but that'll be in the distant future. Hard mode of Minerva, not the soft stuff. Because I don't want like a half an hour long boss fight against Minerva. That's just not fun for me.
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down a peg.
I just don't know how I'm gonna approach this.
Gonna love this.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Activating combat mode.
How about this? Take that! Taking you down a peg. This is gonna sting.
Conflict resolved.
And even regular potions will hit.
Activating combat mode.
Heads up! How about this? Oh no you don't! Ha! This'll do! That's enough! Bye now! Oh no you don't!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down a peg. How about this? Take that! Later!
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah!
Activating combat mode.
Bye now! This'll do! Here we go! This'll do! Heads up! Here we go! Take that! This'll do! Here we go! Got him!
Conflict resolved.
Okay, that was actually a remote challenge, so I'll give props for that. Like, and now we're talking about, like, actual remnants. This freaking Clone Wars thing.
Activating combat mode.
Heads up! How about this? That's enough!
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah!
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way! Heads up! Here we go! This is gonna sting! This'll do! Gonna love this! Oh yeah!
Conflict resolved.
Let's see. No spirit. Yeah, unless I get really lucky, I'm probably not gonna get max spirit just off level ups. It ain't happening, boo.
Activating combat mode.
How about this? Oh no, you don't!
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah!
Activating combat mode.
Here we go. Take that! This'll do. Taking you down a bit.
Conflict resolved.
Combo was brutal. One treasure chest to get. Phoenix materia obtained. Let's go.
Activating combat mode.
Phoenix sound materia.
This'll do.
Stuck in the apex of my jump. That has to hurt like a motherfucker.
Here we go. Bringing out the big guns.
Got to at this point.
Bye now. How about this?
If that was another level up, I would have been in one happy camper.
Here we go. Take that.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Alright, let me look. Let's see if I got another spirit, because the margin of error is... Okay, no spirit. I got 21 level ups left to go, so the margin of error is 6 for me to get 255 spirit. It'd be a miracle if I even get 250 spirit at this point. Game just doesn't want to dole out spirit. Last space, strongest Genesis copies yet. Is this gonna be a cave? Yeah, some cave with some grungy ass bass music playing. Dark matter. Level ups do play a role in making guild toss nastier with it, but that's all they're good for it. Now, the stat boost stuff, like, it ain't happening, man.
Taking you down a peg. How about this? Here we go. Taking you down a peg.
Conflict resolved.
The end. Oh yeah.
Activating combat mode.
Here we go. Take that! Bye now. Taking you down a peg. Got him. Bye now. Here we go.
Swipe your EBT. Anyway.
Oh yeah.
I need one more treasure chest and I'll be at the end of this beautiful ass filler side quests hellspawn. No more of this crap, man. I'm one happy camper. Another Phoenix down.
Activating combat mode.
Crank up that gunblade.
Heads up. This'll do. Heads up. The end.
Conflict resolved.
No more Genesis troops except where Genesis is at. I guess none of his forces. He still has his Goonie Goons with him, but no like real militarized units. If I take it on as I am now, I'm gonna get creamed, so that's going to be it for today. It's been your boy, Mr. Wonka7. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys tomorrow. Embrace your dreams, and that's my D.